If I have to sell my body, if I have what I have to do to keep my bills paid for my son, I'm gonna do that. You know? And you know what, dude? I'm in the era that I don't give a. And you know what? I don't give a. You know how many abortions I've had? You know how many abortions I've had?
So today we got a variety video, a bunch of different clips that didn't make the cut in other videos, so I'm gonna bunch them all together in this one video. And boy, do we got some special stuff here. Just very interesting overall. Like I always say, I don't make these videos to make fun of anybody. At the end of the day, these are all lessons. These people's experiences and the things that they go through, there's something that we can learn from that. If you don't want it to happen to you, then take heed of this information, of these videos, so that you never come close to anything like this. Some of these people are living hell on earth because of their own decisions. Some of it may be circumstantial, others they were put in directly by their parents, guardians, whatever. But at the end of the day, we got to learn something from it. I'm here to preach happiness, wealth, and abundance mindset when it comes to family, relationships, all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get right into the video.
You know how women cheat? I'm gonna tell you how women cheat. You know how when you see a girl who has potential, she's like, you know, she could be my wife. She has potential. I have a girl at home who's good to me, but I'm gonna cheat on her because this one might actually become my wife. Girls are different, right? They see a man who has potential, checks every box in their list. Everyone has a list. I do. They're like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna outright cheat because I'm with this person, right? I'm gonna befriend that man. That man is gonna become my friend. Yeah, that way I can have them both at the same time, and I'm technically not doing anything wrong. And I'll reel the other one in slowly, feed him breadcrumbs so he stays while I figure out what I'm gonna do with this other one, you know. And she plays you both, right? You're both getting played. That's what happens.
That's exactly what happens. I've seen it firsthand. I was involved in a situation just like that when I was in college. So apparently this girl broke up with her ex. At the time, I didn't know that. Started to get real friendly with her. Everything's fine. I'm going on dates. She was taking me out, by the way. I wasn't paying for nothing. Come to find out, after weeks, if not a couple months of talking to this girl, she ends up getting back with her ex. And I didn't even necessarily know, but there's signs. You can tell. So basically, I was just a rebound. I only experienced that once, and after that, I already knew, oh yeah, some of these girls out here ain't shit. So first of all, her ex didn't even know she was fucking with me, taking me out, whining and dining me. I know for a fact I got her best. And then after, it was probably like I said, like maybe a month or two, the ex-boyfriend came crawling back. Now, technically, she didn't cheat on the dude because that was her ex. They broke up or whatever. But just understand, if you guys take breaks within your relationship, oh yeah, your girlfriend, she's gonna bust down by some other dude. And the most disgusting part is she's probably giving him her best. Could you imagine? She's taking that dude out on dates, giving her body up, and you, the ex, or just the boyfriend, is getting the bare minimum, the bare basic. It is what it is. It's an evil world that we live in. You can't fault me though, because I had no idea.
So my friend and I recently had a conversation about having had a hoe phase, and we both agreed that it really changed our perspective on dating in a positive way. It made us realize that all we ever wanted was a loving, healthy, and happy relationship. Like, we do not want to have multiple fleeting connections with people that we barely know, because when you are in a hoe phase, you go out with people, and then after every date, you just feel even more empty or exhausted than before because you're not really connecting. Like, you would be physically next to the person, but emotionally you're not even on the same bandwidth, and it could be very draining. And the reason why people fall into this hoe phase pattern is because first, usually they just move to a new city or like new country or even like a new state, and then second is if they just got out of a long-term relationship. Because of those two scenarios, you don't really know how to cope with being single, and so you want to explore new connections. You want to just go out and have fun, but you also don't know what you really want, and you just go with the flow. But at the end of the hoe phase, you just feel completely exhausted and drained. This video is not to say that you have to have one, but if you went through one, you know that you would never ever go back to that black and like depressing hole of just trying to meet people to feel less lonely, but you ended up feeling lonelier. It's even lonelier to be in a hoe phase compared to being just single.
This girl is absolutely insane. The craziest thing about everything she said is you don't have to go and experience a hoe phase in order to know that you want genuine connection. Is that not why we're here on this earth? To reproduce, to find a lover, to find somebody that we can connect with, bond with, and then start a family with? Ma'am, somebody should have told you that when you were like a little girl. You choose your Prince Charming, you start a family and everything, you know, all that fairy tale stuff. I don't think you need to kiss 100 frogs just to find that one prince. This is insane. This is ridiculousness. This is that foolish mentality that they talk talk about in the Bible. The fact that you have to become a fool and go through certain experiences firsthand just to know that's something that you shouldn't do. When there's plenty of people that could have told you that's not what you're supposed to do. There's an easier way to figure that out rather than going through it firsthand. If someone says don't touch that stove because it's hot, I don't need to touch the stove in order to know it's hot. Poor girl. It's just like that good old saying, only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. The funny thing about a hoe phase is all the explanation and excuses that surround it is all cope. At the end of the day, if you're promiscuous, whether you're a man or a woman, it's because you don't know who you are. You don't have a purpose. All that you know is you have this sexual desire, this lust, a biological need. And the fastest, easiest, quickest way to sustain that lust, to quench that lust, is through physical connection with somebody else. Why would you work on your purpose and go through delayed gratification when you can just instantly get that lust off your chest, that feeling off your chest in an instant, in a night, in a weekend? That's exactly the reality. You have no purpose. You have no deeper meaning. All that you know is my biology says that I have to sleep with somebody. My biology says that I have to reproduce. And so you do the easiest and quickest thing just to get that biological need met. And then you fall into a cycle. There's no excuse that you can make. Essentially, you just have no purpose. And the only thing that you know needs to be met, the only thing that you know you need to do is reproduce. That's what your body's telling you. That's what your mind's telling you. And so you do it. That's our purpose at the end of the day, to reproduce and spread our genes to the next generation. And you may ask, why are the urges so plentiful? It's because you're young. You're at your prime fertile years as a man or a woman to reproduce. That's why those urges can be so debilitating.
Like, let's like come for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got studio?
Okay, let me get another picture.
Just have a picture.
Okay, let me get another one.
Yeah, bro. I'll let Dino. Stop around, bro. Let me take you out, bro. What you doing tonight?
Look, your best friend just died. What makes you think I'm trying to go out right now?
Bro, he wouldn't have it any other way.
I know you a damn lie.
I know you ain't trying to be alone.
He literally just died. He ain't been to rest for 5 minutes. I'm not checking for nobody right now, Dre.
Listen, bro, look, I can take care of you with that big ass house, man. Bro, you know, Dino, he was working for me.
How you gonna take care of me?
Damn, we got 24 this sister. Here you go, baby. Look, I know, put in your bro like no old ass. Like,
Okay, I sure did. And what about it?
look, I love Dino. I love that again. But he gone now. It's just us two.
It's just too soon. Like, what?
Okay, so wait. Let I can be your friend. Let slide through from time to time.
Yo, Dre, get the fuck away from my car.
Bro, it gonna be like that?
Yes, it's been like that.
Give me my money.
I'm not giving you shit. Get the fuck back, bro.
God, bro, this is exactly why I didn't shit, you know, man.
Are you?
The craziest thing about this video is she's actually going for it. This is the most dirty mackin' video I've ever seen. Like, this is low down dirty. After your homeboy passed, you getting at his girl. It's just sick. This shit happen every day though. And the craziest thing is, the girl is going for it. And this right here is a prime example of what a simp is. The dude will do anything, say anything, and become anyone in order to get women, to get female validation, female attention, and essentially female pleasure. He wanted this girl so bad that he waited meticulously until his homeboy passed in order to get at his girl. Shit, that's not even true. At the funeral site, he started to get at that dude's girl. The dude ain't even in the ground yet, not even for 10-15 minutes, and he already getting at his girl. This is some evil, foul shit right here. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if he took out his own homeboy just to get with the girl. These simps, just like this, will destroy civilizations and societies just so they can get that female. The worst thing on this earth is not a woman, is not a promiscuous woman. It's a simp. A simp will bring down kingdoms, civilizations, societies just to get with a woman. How many times do we have to hear this story? Whether it's in the Bible, whether it's in real life, the story of Troy. I mean, there's so many stories, so many examples of this happening in history, in real life history. The dude is literally giving her money just so he can impress her, just so he can get with her at the funeral site nonetheless. Just imagine if this was your homeboy. Imagine if this was your best friend, somebody that you met in school, elementary, middle school, high school, college, the job site. I don't know. You guys are really close. You guys are bonded together because of so much time, so much experiences. And as soon as you pass, this is the shit he does the same day you get put in the ground. I can only imagine, man. That's some shiesty ass shit right there. I saw somebody make this comment on another video similar to this one, basically saying how men like this from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, in today's current market, they would never ever be in a relationship and or get married because they wouldn't be desirable. Men of the past are so simped out because that was just normal. That was everyday life. That's the way you would court a woman, is to spend money on her and give her everything. But it's incompatible in today's dating market. Look how he's treating his daughter. Yes, of course, that's his daughter. But at the end of the day, he's teaching her to be entitled entitled. She's a brat. Back in his day, this was just a normal way. In today's market, this is simp-like behavior. Because of feminism, now women like this can have their cake and eat it too. But unfortunately, it's incompatible with the current dating market because men are not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to be a traditional man and then at the same time, you're not a traditional woman. Because of the differences in culture from somebody from the 60s or 70s compared to now in the 2010s, 2020s, a lot of these fathers are spoiling their daughters, and that's what's making them have this entitled mindset, thinking that men should just provide for them just because, whether it's culturally or historically, traditionally, or even if it's just because her dad did it. You got to get with the program, you got to get real. That's not the reality anymore. And I would say rightfully so, because the majority of women are not traditional, and that's fine. Times change, cultures change. But for all the women that think men are just supposed to provide just because a past culture, a past tradition, they're going to be lost. This new future that we're moving towards, it doesn't work like that anymore. Hate it or love it. It's funny when you really think about it because this dude right here, if he was in the modern times trying to get a wife, this dude would get played and finessed as a sucker, as a trick, get used for his money, and then the woman would leave him.
Hey,
Hi.
how was work?
It was good.
I got you a present.
What is it?
Check it out. Open it up.
Wait, what is it?
It's a present. I got you it.
Okay. What is that?
Open it up.
Why did you get me this? Wait, what is this? Is this like a prank?
Do you know what that is?
I mean, I know it's a plan B, but...
It's a plan B I found in the back of your car. And that is not something we needed to take.
Well,
Whose is that?
why were you in my car?
I was driving your car to go put gas in it.
Oh, thank you.
Don't give me an aw, thank you. Why are you taking a plan B?
This isn't mine.
No. Okay, hold on. I found out a lot more than just that, whatever that bullshit
This
is.
isn't mine.
What? Sadie, the receipt is in the bag. And I know your card. That's your fucking...
I had to buy it for my friend.
That's some bullshit because I found you active on fucking Tinder. What?
Okay. It's not mine.
So, no, just fess up now. I know that's yours. What friend did you get it for then? What friend?
Okay, fine. I had to take it. Fine.
Get the fuck out.
No.
Get out of my
No.
car.
Can we just talk about it for a second?
I'm done talking to you.
No.
I don't know if this video is real or not, but let's just accept it as if it is. First of all, as soon as you see something like that, I don't even think there's an explanation needed. You already know your girl's been on some sucker stuff. She's been plotting and scheming on you. It's time to get out of the relationship, and in this case, it's time to divorce her. You're young enough. You have the rest of your life. I don't even know why you got married so young, but now your life is really going to start at this point. All the men that are watching these videos, I need you to understand, if you're in a relationship with a woman, you have to start picking up on the signs. There's no way that a woman would be so intriguing, so nice, so quote unquote infatuated with you that she's able to finesse you while still having a Tinder, while getting banged out by other dudes, having these meetups and stuff like that. And in this situation, that's his wife. How do you not notice that she's gone? How do you not notice that she's always on her phone texting somebody? Like, you're just gonna write it off as, oh, it's one of her friends? You can't do that. And not only that, if she's willing to be sleeping with other men, that means that more than likely she's not even sleeping with you, because then she's gonna feel like she's cheating on the new dude she's with. You have to understand the signs. How do you not know the signs? And this is your wife that we're talking about, so you have to have known this woman for more than a couple of years. You have to know her patterns, her routines, the things that she does, the things that she says, how her attitude is, what makes her go up and down in attitude and emotion, her sensitivity. Like, you have to pick up on all these things, especially if you think you're gonna marry a woman. You have to know these things about this girl, especially if you want to make her a mother. That's crucial. So if you're so naive, you marry this girl young, they look like they're under the age of 25, and you can't even pick up on these signs that she's cheating on you, that she has a whole Tinder, that she's meeting up with dudes getting banged out where she got to take a plan B. I blame the dude at the end of the day. This is the dude's fault. How did you not catch this? She has character flaws, personality flaws, and you did not catch this, and still you ended up wifing her up? That's the dude's fault at the end of the day. Yeah, she wasn't a good person, but still, he was willing to marry her, knowing, or not knowing in this case, that she wasn't a good person. Stop being so infatuated with these women and instead look at them, see them for who they really are. That attitude, that bad behavior that she has, she's not acting that way just to be cute, just to impress you. No, that's who she really is. Accept it. You need to check that bad behavior, and as soon as she starts switching up on her daily routines and how she interacts with you, talks to you, whether she's enthusiastic in the bedroom or not even giving it to you altogether, you need to know, okay, something's off. I gotta investigate.
We're gonna be trying McDonald's fries, but my girlfriend's Tinder boyfriend works at this fucking McDonald's behind us. You think this is funny?
What do you mean? I
Stop-
don't have a Tinder.
Stop fucking laughing.
Why are you? Okay, you can stop that.
No. This is gonna be our fucking evidence.
I don't know where you're getting at.
Hey, your boyfriend can whip up some good fries. You should get a raise, really. Really, you stooped that low. You wanted to get with a guy who is a manager at a McDonald's. You wanna go inside and talk to him?
Are you done?
I'm not done. I'm gonna do this all fucking day. Okay?
No. What the fuck are you doing?
I know about your little fucking shenanigans you've been pulling behind my back.
Why did we even come here? Like,
3 years of my entire life wasted. Now grab your shit right there and get the fuck out of my car because I'm done with you.
Turn that shit off.
No, this is my evidence.
Obviously, it's easy to understand dude's frustration, but this is just embarrassing. This is ridiculous. If anything, you're doing a humiliation ritual on yourself. You can tell right off the bat, she doesn't give a damn. She's not concerned what you think. When she was with this other dude, regardless if he's a McDonald's manager, she was still giving him her best. She doesn't deserve closure. She doesn't deserve a reason why or how you found out or anything like that. As soon as you know the information, just move on. Just ghost her, block her, do whatever you gotta do. There's no point in trying to humiliate her because in all honesty, you just make yourself look like the fool. You're so butthurt about the situation that you just have to embarrass her and expose her online. It's stupid. It's childish, immature. A real man of purpose is just gonna be like, I ain't got time for this. This dirty bitch, she plotting and scheming, I'm just gonna move on. She's never gonna know that I found out, and so be it. Just move on with your life.
If I have to sell my body, if I have what I have to do to keep my bills paid for my son, I'm gonna do that. You know? And you know what, dude? I'm in the era that I don't give a fuck. And you know what, bitch? I don't give a fuck. You know how many abortions I've had? Bitch, you know how many abortions I've had? Bitch, I've had about 3 to 4. My last ex-boyfriend, I had to abort that kid because you know what? My son needs my attention and I'm pro-abortion. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm pro-abortion. I would love to go talk to high schools, to talk to fucking young girls. Do not have kids with men. Do not do that. We're fucked. Don't matter how big your titties are. Don't matter how many BBLs you've had. Don't matter how much money you fucking have. Always be in control. So we have to protect our daughters. We have to protect our kids. Bitch, I've aborted 3 fucking kids and I will say that shit with my fucking chest, bitch. My last ex-boyfriend was a fucking faggot. And I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if the LGBT community. Oh my god, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Soy la 69. Soy la chingona que salió de Riverside. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I have to sell pussy, if I have to fucking shake ass for money to fucking feed my kid. Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
It's really sad to see. This is the definition of hell on earth. She is living hell on earth because of her choices and the decisions that she's made. Now, of course, somebody could say, well, her circumstances, her family, she didn't have good examples, role models, yada, yada. And that's true. But when are you going to take responsibility and accountability for your own life? It's sad. She's coping in the situation. Basically, the fact that she doesn't even want to be in this situation. The fact that she had so many abortions. The fact that this one child that did make it through, he's her priority. Ma'am, your life, your own life should be your priority. I understand now that you have a kid, but look at the fact that the partners you're choosing are not even good. You admit it yourself. There's a lot of self-work that needs to be done within yourself. You should probably prioritize yourself. The deeper and deeper that you fall into this sex work just to take care of your son is going to make you lose your mind. And that's exactly what's happening right now. You're coping with the situation. I really, truly do feel bad for her because nobody should have to go through this. But understand, if they do go through this, that's their own fault. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing nobody can do or say because you chose this path. You know damn well this wasn't the path. This isn't the path to go down. And the fact that you want to talk to the kids now, saying basically don't end up like me, how sad. That's on you though. When you're able to see it firsthand just like this and all the regret, all the sorrow, the pain in this woman's eyes, the fact that she feels the need to just keep on going because she's already down the rabbit hole, it just makes you think like maybe being promiscuous, being a sex worker, doing all this freaky stuff for the camera just so I can make a living, it's probably not even worth it. And of course, all of us that know better, men and women, we know it's not worth it. But there are a lot of people out here that just fall into this promiscuous lifestyle, and since they're already in the rabbit hole, they want to go deeper and further further. I really don't have any pity, but to some degree, it's still sad to see. Don't end up like this woman. And a lot of dudes, that's happening to them as well. They can't even be emotionally attached to women anymore because they see them as all the same. They just want money. They just want to get banged out. A lot of these dudes are all stressed out and depressed because of that same reality of living this promiscuous lifestyle. It's insane. But that's enough for me for today. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.